how's it going? I hope everyone is doing well whenever you see this and tune in. This is going to be a general reading for Virgo for June 1st through June 15th. So it is general, it can cover anything like love, work, friends, family, health, etc. So always take it how it resonates for you if it does. And if it doesn't resonate, or even if it does and you want to find out more about yourself, you always feel free to get a birth chart online and find out your other placements, like for instance with your sun, rising, moon, Venus signs, and always feel free to check out some of my other zodiac videos here on my channel, and always read your other horoscopes as well to get like a full picture of what's going on for you. And also, whenever you see this message, it is meant for you since time is fluid and relative. So, for instance, it could resonate 6 months in the past or 6 months in the future, 6 weeks, 6 days, 6 hours, 6 minutes. You kind of get what I'm trying to say, hopefully. So, always keep that in mind as well. And yeah, we're going to get into your reading in just a moment here, Virgo. I've pulled all of your cards and your oracle cards as well at the very end. And so I also wanted to say that if you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. It does help my channel. And if you want to subscribe and you haven't already, it is free. So all you have to do is click on the bell icon on the bottom right and just make sure that it's blue and active. And then it'll let you know when I put out new videos. And you can select like which videos you want, or you can select all too. So I do believe you can like customize that. All right. What else was I going to say? Yes, so I'm filming today on what day is it? The 28th? Yes, the 28th. Okay. So 2 days after the full moon in Sagittarius and the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. So hopefully that was good for everybody. And we've also, still in the Saturn and Mercury retrogrades. Okay, so always keep that in mind too. I've also been recently posting, what astrology placements are going to be happening for you during this time from like the June 1st to the 15th. But I also put a link in the description box below so you can see what's coming up, okay, as well. So always cool to know about that stuff. But yeah, let's get into your reading here, Virgo. So we're going to do a little sound bell for some healing and grounding for the reading. So if you want to, you can take a deep breath in and out, or you can just listen to. All right. Okay, Virgo, let's get into your reading here. Right. And if you're new, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back, of course. I appreciate everyone's time and energy. So yeah, we're going to go over a little bit about my spread, how I've been doing it so far on my channel. I might change it at some point, switch it up, but right now I usually start with the first main 6 cards, and then I go into the confirmation cards, or also vice versa, what is on the top and the bottom of each deck here. All right, so let me just set my timer. Okay. So Virgo, you have 8 of Swords upright, 9 of Staves or 9 of Wands upright, 3 of Staves upright, 4 of Staves upright, the Hermit in reverse, and the Emperor right side up, okay? So this first row is energy starting around June 1st, a little bit before, a little bit after, right? But basically the first week and weekend of June. And then the same thing for the second row here, the second week and weekend of June till about the 15th or so, okay? So Virgo, we start your reading off here with the 8 of Swords in the upright position. This talks about there could be, a lot of anxiety, worry, overthinking stuck in your head about something during the start of your reading here. Okay, this could be energy from the recent past or the still kind of lingering around. And if this isn't your energy, it could be the person or people you're dealing with an organization, or just your general environment. Okay. But let me show you the card here. So in this deck, there's different cultures. So you see, this is one of the Japanese cards. If you can see, hopefully, there we go. So you see this beautiful woman here with the like a geisha kind of kimono, and she anyway she's got a fan here, and there's water in the background, right? The water always represents emotions. Okay, so her emotions could be on the outside looking very still, but underneath there's all this worry, anxiety, overthinking, that kind of energy, right? Or just mentally confused about something. Okay, but I always like to say that it doesn't last forever, and keep stay tuned for the rest of the reading, right? Because there's other really beneficial cards coming up as well. But again, it doesn't have to be your energy, Virgo. It could just be in your environment, or something around you. Okay. Um, but we're going to go to your second card here, which is the Nine of Staves, or it's Staves in this deck, or Nine of Wands and other decks. Okay. So this card was coming out actually in quite a few of the other readings for this time period. And I really feel like I've been meditating on it. I feel like it has something to do with the new moon in Gemini, possibly for some of you guys. Okay. It is a general reading, but I believe that happens on June 10th. Okay. But it doesn't have to be that. It could just be when I see a card that's repeated in a lot of different readings, it feels like more something going on with the astrology, or the collective consciousness of all. Okay, it could just be like a repeating theme, kind of, going around those lines there. But anyway, with the Nine of Staves here, you see this African boy, and he's taking a break in the field. I'm trying to get it to focus. Got a new camera. Come on, focus. Anyway, I'll keep talking and hopefully it'll focus. But he's in this coming of age, rite of passage kind of theme in this card, but he's exhausted. So he's taking a break for a moment on his journey. He's almost at the end of it, right? Since it's a nine, right? It's a nine card. It's almost 10. Okay, so completion of something, the ending of something, beginning of something new. Again, this could be a theme going around for a lot of people in the collective consciousness right now, right? So since we're almost, well, we're not at the height of summer, but we're in summer right now. So there could be something about that as well, with some type of new beginnings, endings of something. Okay, it could be more than just seasons and energy, but a lot of us too are coming, hopefully getting better with the coronavirus and everything going on. So it could have something to do with that as well. Like we're almost at the end of it, but everybody's just really exhausted, and they're like, okay, can we stop wearing masks? Are we safe to travel? That kind of thing. So always take it how it resonates for you. But back to the main, energy of this card, right? You're just taking a break at this time, but it's telling you not to give up, Virgo. Okay, you're almost at the end of something and the beginning of something new. Okay, this rite of passage, whatever it could mean for you as well. Okay, so this is kind of where my spirit guides wanted me to talk to you about what was on the top and the bottom of one of your decks here, along with your first two cards. Okay, so this is the Llewellyn deck. It's the yellow border. It's the one I do for the confirmation tarot. But anyway, what was on the top was the Ace of Wands in reverse, and what was on the bottom was Universe, or the World card upright. Okay, and this is energy from the recent past that's still lingering around, and kind of why you have certain cards come up, especially the last two cards that we talked about. So in the recent past, with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, there could have been some stagnant energy, not feeling creative, not feeling abundant, not feeling fruitful in some way. But despite that, there was still this new beginning that was like right around the corner for you, or maybe even already started the beginning stages of that. Okay, because the World card with this in this deck, okay, it's like an iceberg, and it's carving something out of nothing. Okay, like a blank slate. Okay, and it's forward momentum, it's positive energy, all those things, moving forward. Okay, so I just wanted to show you, along with the first two cards that you got, kind of why possibly this Eight of Swords, came out as your first card. Could be because there was a lot of stagnant energy in the recent past, again, with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, and that was not feeling all the way abundant or creative or fertile or feeling like you can move forward with something. Okay, but despite that, it's both of these cards, the Nine of Staves down here and the World card up right here, is saying, hold on, you're almost there. You're almost at your new beginning. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that real quickly. And now let's go back forward into the rest of your main spread here. Okay. And then your third card here, Virgo, is the Three of Staves. Okay. This is an energy of a possible celebration coming up for you. Okay. A reason to celebrate with others. Okay. The Three of Staves or Three of Wands and other decks is also a people watching card. So it's not an action card, but it's almost there. Okay. So these people took some type of journey on this ship right on the Nile River, and now they're coming to some party. They're bringing gifts with them, right? But the woman is looking up, okay? She could be looking at other people at the party or just thinking about her past. So it's like you're beginning now to maybe towards the end of the first week of June here, or the first weekend of June here, Virgo, wanting to come back into some type of recirculation with something or having a reason to celebrate with somebody else, okay? Or even just with yourself. So this is really nice energy to have after those first two cards. And literally your fourth card, you go from Three of Staves to Four of Staves. Okay, this is another celebration card. So this is really saying there could be a reason to celebrate something. If it's not a celebration, it's feeling really comfortable with something. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's these two people in this Egyptian scene, and they're really comfortable and they're in some kind of deep communication here with each other. Okay, there's wine and fruit out on the table. Okay, so this is you being more comfortable with something, or again, having a reason to celebrate or relax a little bit because you definitely, deserve it. Okay. And this could be happening for you more towards the second week here of June. Now, despite all these really great things happening for you, Virgo, it's almost like, what's the saying? Two steps forward, one step back. Because in the middle, of the second week here, there is a little bit of an energy of you not feeling all the way in your element because you got the Hermit card in the reverse position. Now, the Hermit card is your card. It is the Virgo represented in the tarot, but because it's in the reverse, it could be saying that you feel a little bit out of element with something. But again, as like a little flash forward preview, your sixth card, I won't tell you what it is yet, but it's really positive, okay? But let me show you this Hermit card here first. There we go. All right. So, normally when the Hermit is right side up, it's about finding your own answers within, introspection, intuition, taking a break, okay, to kind of go off on your own and find your own understanding of something. Okay, so since this is your card as well, it could be that you're just feeling a little bit out of your element with something, or you're not trusting your own intuition, your own answers about something, and that could be happening, like mid week of the second week of June here. Okay, but before I get to your sixth card, I don't want to forget because sometimes I do that. This is where my spirit guides want me to talk to you about what's on the top and the bottom of your other deck here, along with the Hermit in the reverse. Okay, so in the Ancestral Path Tarot, the main six here, what was on the top was the Empress in the reverse. Okay, and what was on the bottom was the Eight of Staves upright. So this again energy from the recent past and why certain cards have come out. So in the recent past, Virgo, there could have been something that wasn't quite ready to be planted yet with the Empress in the reverse. Again, that goes back to the Nine of Staves energy of like you almost being at the end of something, beginning of something there, beginning of something new there, okay, but not quite time yet. And this is showing in the recent past that could have been for some of you, okay? For some of you, it could just be saying you weren't feeling super creative or again in touch with your intuition or your inner knowing, because the Empress is very intuitive as well, okay? Or you weren't feeling fertile about a project, right? It doesn't just have to be about a woman being pregnant, right? The pregnancy is just a metaphor usually, okay? But there then comes in the recent past some type of message, some type of fast message or communication, or your instincts about something. You were surprised about something, some type of communication from somebody or from an organization or whatever it may be, or you were surprised about your own um, response to a communication. Okay, but this is kind of why I feel like the Hermit was in reverse for you, because yeah, maybe you kind of shocked yourself in some way where you normally respond a certain way, but this time you didn't. Okay, I mean, again, it's going to be different for everybody here, but I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit more why the Hermit might possibly be in reverse for you. Okay, all right. Now, going forward, like I said, energy doesn't last forever, because your last card here in the main six is the Emperor in the right side up position. Okay, this is feeling in your power, having authority, people respect you, balancing of masculine and feminine energies with both the Ram on the bottom side of his throne here, having a lot of support around you, the ability to see things from a higher perspective with the bird on the top here. It could also be for some of you, you have a lot of Aries in your chart, or you're dealing with the Aries, just want to throw that out there, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Or you could just be coming into some more like Mars energy too, since if it is the aspects of this card of Aries, it would be Mars energy as well, but it's not the negative side going too far with Mars, where you would be like super aggressive or angry about something or pushy. Okay, it doesn't feel like that to me. It feels more like the more balanced approach of the Mars energy. Okay, but really nice, card to end your reading here with the main six cards. Okay, but with that being said, let's also get into your confirmation cards here. And let me just check. The phone is so quiet. I have little music on for the dogs in the background in case they start barking. I can barely hear it. It's like ocean waves. Anyway, like white noise for babies because they're babies. So what do we have here for you, Virgo? We have King of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Devil in the reverse position. Okay. So with this King of Pentacles in the reverse, confirming the Eight of Swords upright and the Four of Staves upright. This is energy from the recent past, okay? We talked about it a little bit when you had that Ace of Wands in the reverse too from the recent past, where um, you weren't feeling all the way abundant or a lot of support around you in the recent past, or you weren't feeling all the way in your power or your element about something, okay, or your ability to manifest something. So when the King of Pentacles is upright, he's sitting on his throne, which is leaning against the tree, but he's also able to manifest whatever he wants in his world. That's the pentacle, okay, the abundance, whatever you want in your life, you're able to manifest. So it could be in the recent past you were having a hard time manifesting something, or just getting in that correct energy to do so. Okay, and that could have been why you had that anxiety, worry, overthinking, mental confusion, all of that from before. Okay, but as we know, it doesn't last for long, because despite that, you're still going to be able to, and I feel like you're going to be able to, but also it's like a catalyst. Like the more you're able to relax a little bit, Virgo, and feel comfortable with something with the Four of Staves upright, okay, the more you'll be able to get into that king energy again, okay? And that's true for anybody, right? The more that you take the pressure off yourself or of others, or just yourself, right? The more you're going to be able to start manifesting again, as we know, okay? All right. Now your second confirmation card. It's funny, you have two pentacles here. But anyway, you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, okay, and it's confirming the Nine of Staves upright and the Hermit in the reverse, okay. So same kind of deal here, but a little bit more about, there could have been something from the past, like a small communication from you to someone or someone to you, or an opportunity, small opportunity from the universe that wasn't well received, okay? Or what's another way to say it? It wasn't what you wanted or wasn't what they wanted. Yeah, I guess that does mean not well received, or it just was put on hold completely. That's what I was trying to think of. Okay, and that could have been why when this Page of Pentacles is also confirming the Nine of Staves, that you were like so close to the end of something. And the beginning of something new, and you felt like you had gone through some type of rite of passage for yourself or coming of age, but regardless of your age, right? But because it didn't happen yet or was put on hold or wasn't well received, it made you want to kind of give up, okay? And this also made you not be all the way in your element or in your power or trusting your own intuition or inner knowing, your inner light, okay? Now, your last confirmation card is the devil in the reverse position, and that's definitely how you want to, see that card. It could be for some of you too that you could have had some Capricorn energy around you. Doesn't mean that Capricorns are devils or anything bad like that. I have a lot of good Capricorn friends, just want to say that. But, it doesn't have to be. I feel like it's mainly just the energy of this card is getting anything that was out of balance or in excess before that was possibly blocking you, okay, or the person you're dealing with, right? If this reading isn't about you, Virgo, it could be the other person or people or general environment, right? But it was blocking some type of energy in the recent past, but now here in the future, you're able to get that under control, and you want to see this card like this in the reverse position, okay? Um, it just means that you are having more healthy balance with something, okay? Whether it's addictions of the mind or addictions of the body or both, however you look at it. Yes, right on the bell, or even addictions of um, well, I guess the addictions of philosophies or point of view would be the mind too. So whatever. Anyway, hopefully you get what I'm saying there. But back to the devil in reverse. When it's confirming this Three of Staves again, that's when you're able to come out and start recirculating. You've learned from the past from doing your people watching. It helped you balance yourself to see other people possibly out of balance, and that made you get more in balance and then be more open to receiving gifts or giving gifts to other people, okay? And also with the devil in reverse confirming the emperor, um, if he's a good king, right, we're going to assume that the emperor is a good king here. He has to have himself in balance as well, or he can't rule over himself. If he can't rule over himself, he can't rule over other people, whatever his, position of authority is here. Sorry, Hermes, don't. Hold on, music. Shh. Okay, sorry guys. So yeah, so again with the devil in the reverse, confirming the emperor, um, just the more you get your wild side under control, right? I forgot to show you this card right side up. Hopefully you can see it with this new camera I got. Okay, there's like a little tiny wolf here, okay, or dog, and so that represents the animalistic side of the devil when it's right side up. So it's too much out of balance, okay. But then you did it, Virgo. You balanced that animalistic side, okay, and so that brings you more into that royalty kingship energy, which is really beautiful for you. So with all that being said, those are your messages as far as your tarot. But real quick before you go, I have some oracle messages here for you too. So your first one is Fall Into My Arms is the name of the card, and it says surrender, holding the opposites and the extremes of life. And so that's definitely the devil energy we were just talking about, and having it be more in balance. Okay, so this is the Rebecca Campbell deck. You can always look up that card online, the Fall Into Your Arms Rebecca Campbell card, and it comes with like a meditation and like 2 or 3 pages on more info on the card in case you want to look into it. But yeah, again, surrender to it, know the opposites, and you know keep moving forward, basically. All right. You're Virgo, and your second oracle card, your love card, for romantic reasons for watching this reason, romantic reasons for watching this reading, or if you're not watching for romantic reasons, for self love and platonic love. Regardless, anyway, your love message is you deserve love and you're lovable. How cute is that? Very nice. Okay. And your last oracle message is the platypus. And it says, stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. And it's a cute little platypus there. So that may be a message for some of you guys during this time, or a good message for everyone, regardless, right? Um, and yeah, I feel like that kind of goes with the platypus energy. I mean, the platypus, yes. The platypus energy goes with the Four of Staves energy too, where I was saying the more that you can relax and be comfortable, Virgo, the more that you can talk about the good things that are going on in your life, as well as not just the complaints. And then you can, get more into that kingship energy and move forward, okay, and start manifesting again. So those are the messages that I have for you, Virgo. Always feel free to let me know if this resonated for you in the comments down below if you want to. If not, that's cool too. And if you want to see a picture of all the cards here, I will be posting it in a few minutes on my Facebook page. So you can just click in the description box below and follow the instructions there if you want to take a look. Um, but yeah, other than that, I think that's it. So I'm going to take a short break, and then who am I doing next? Oh, yes, Scorpio. So if you want to come back for the Scorpio reading, awesome. If not, that's okay too. But take care, and thank you so much for your energy, for your shares, for your likes, for your views, and for your subscriptions. I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.